plain. See, some people skate around their answer. They don't want to, the white man. Hey, it's a white man.
Sit wait for it. You know, I ain't want to be wrong.
You know, hey, all straight to the point. But so the so-called white man named us that, right? The word Africa in America, that come from two white men, Leo Scipio Africanus and a man named Amerigo Vespucci. Those two land masses, they were named after so-called white people. So when you put those two words together, you just basically naming yourself after two white men. You see what I'm saying? But ultimately, when it comes to the scriptures, I'm gonna show you what the scripture calls. Give me Genesis chapter 32 and verse 28, right? And then give me First Chronicles. Give me First Chronicles chapter 13 and verse number 16. Genesis chapter 32 and verse 28.
Book of Genesis chapter 32 and verse 28. It says, and he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
No more Jacob.
But Israel.
But
Israel.
Who is he? Who are these brothers?
But Israel.
Now we're gonna find out what it means, right? Read.
For as a prince has thou power with God and with man.
That's what the word Israel means, right? A prince that has power with God.
Like we're Israelites.
That's right. We are the Israelites. That's what we are.
I done seen that before.
I got a family, you know, that they say they Israelites and you know they be talking, but I don't really know, you know, I don't really know about it. Like I just believe in God, you know, and I don't, you know, I see a lot of people following trends, you know, everybody wanna be Muslim, you know, and they, you know, I just follow God. Like I believe in God. That's what I was taught from young, so that's what I just believe in God. You know, I think everything. I do believe in a higher power. You know, I just believe in God. You know,
and you know what's so trendy about it? A lot of our people are flocking to religions that don't hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's why they just go in, hey, I can worship Allah, still be a gangbanger. I can worship Allah, and then goddamn go sleep with 5 different women. You see what I'm saying? Whoever lean and press their head on the floor the hardest is the most righteous. You see what I'm saying? But really, it's about your works and your actions and the things that you do. And the scriptures actually hold you accountable for your actions. You see what I'm saying? For instance, the Lord said if you lay down with a woman, hey, that's your wife. You're not supposed to be sleeping from woman to woman, right? And women ain't supposed to be sleeping from man to man. Really, a woman really on this designed to sleep with one man all of her life. You see what I'm saying? That's why she take on so many different spirits. You ever get with a woman and then she start having your same lingo, want to start walking like you, so dressing like you, all that kind of stuff because it puts spirits on them. You see what I'm saying? But back to the point that we're the chosen people. Even that in First Chronicles chapter 13 and verse 16, right? Because all throughout the Bible it talk about the chosen people. But everybody can say they chosen. The Arab man can say he chosen. So-called white man can say he chosen. You know what I'm saying? But really it boils down to the facts. See what I'm saying?
Well, I believe everybody follow our culture. Like every race follow our culture.
Right.
And they copy our style, our swag, but they hate us so much.
Wow.
So that's what I was just looking on Facebook and somebody sent me a video of Chinese men and they was rapping like, you know, drill rap or battle rap, and I'm just like, dang, everybody steal from us, but nobody likes us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody likes us, but they love everything about us, but they won't give us that type of, they don't give us that credit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
See, I lived in New York. You know, I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx or whatever, so I see, you know, Dominicans and like Puerto Ricans and all of them, they don't really like us. It's really a racial thing, but they stick together. But they act just like us. They dress like us. They talk like us. They swag like us. They want to be just like us, but they don't like us.
And the killer part, those are our people, but they have taught them to hate us. You see what I'm saying? And they have taught us to hate them.
I would say 50%. I would say 50% because you got half.
I'm not gonna say that
they
they
like us. And some don't like us.
You talking about the Hispanics?
Yeah, like that's just like.
I feel like they like us, but their parents, like around our age, they like us. They want to be just like us, but their parents, like, we can't go to their functions and stuff. Like we can't be around them, but we so willing to let them come to our functions and let them vibe with.
Right,
you know, we blend in with everybody.
Because we love everybody else, but we hate our own people. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what it boils down to. You got that First Chronicles? I say this out. Agree with you. Okay, we'll both go in.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, But if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? The scripture said we are the salt of the earth. Like you said earlier, they all want to be like us. You know what I'm saying? Every nation want to be just like the so-called black man, and they want to mimic us. Not saying that those are brothers and sisters. They don't understand because they've been indoctrinated into white supremacy, which is Christianity, and American. So the white man's lifestyle, they became against us. That's why they have flavor and they have rhythm like we do, because we are the same nation of people. We're just different tribes. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to self-hate, so-called black man, we got to self-hate with each other too.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? See how we kill one another. We don't like to talk up for one another. Brothers see another brother doing wrong, what y'all do? Our brother will say, damn thing, they let it happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing. That's self-hate. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
that's on him.
That's on him.
I say feel like I came down here and I was happy to be down here around black people and just be back down here like around black people, because I was so up there and I know a little Spanish, I know this, and I was mingling and everything, and like New York, like the Bronx right now is just full of Hispanics. They coming over there, like that's all you see. You go in a store, we don't own no stores. We don't own nothing, bro. Like we don't own shit but the streets, bro. So I be like, damn, man, like we could go in a Asian. If we go in an Asian, like Asian neighborhood, you feel me? It ain't gonna be no black people that own no store over there. You go to any neighborhood, it ain't gonna be no black people that own that store over there. But you come in our neighborhood, you got Arabs, you got Chinese, you got Jamaican, like Africans. Even the Africans, they don't consider us as black.
Oh, there you go. Hey, bro, you right on point, bro. You haven't said nothing wrong, bro. Let me ask you this. You ever heard of the curses of Deuteronomy 28?
No.
Brother, everything that you just said is in the Bible. Can I show you that real quick?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, in verse 33.
Give me 15 first. Get it, brother. Context. So, this is Moses speaking, right? Now, Moses, the Lord gave Moses the words to speak to his people. This after they came out of Egypt. Y'all familiar with that story? The Lord, Moses went in there into Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go." Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Right? He brought them out of Egypt, split the Red Sea, brought them into the wilderness. Now he's speaking to them and giving them commandments. And in verse 1, he told them, if you keep the commandments, you're going to be blessed. But let's find out if they didn't keep the commandments. A commandment basically is saying, like, whatever your father or your mother tell you to do, rules. Basically, rules and regulations. So the Lord gave us rules and regulations as well. Right? Yeah.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, in verse 15.
Like the hair, sister, love the hair. Right?
But it should come to pass, if thou would not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
How many of them?
All his commandments. And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
Would y'all rather be blessed or cursed? I'd rather be blessed. So a curse is a bad thing. The Lord said, if you don't listen to me, a curse gonna come upon you. Read.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
What you just said earlier, all those were curses, man. Not owning anything, not being liked by any people. Everybody is out for it, seems like, right? That's what's a curse, Reed.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
When you go to New York, you're gonna be cursed. When you come to Birmingham, you're gonna be cursed. Who live in the worst areas in New York? What nation of people? Black people. You come down here, it's the same thing. You go to Great Britain, it's the same thing. You go to damn Africa, it's gonna be the same thing. Right, Rick?
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
We got cursed in the field when we had to pick sugar cane and cotton, and we didn't get paid for that thing. That's being cursed in the field. We worked from sun up to sun down, and we didn't see no paycheck from that. I said it earlier, if they late on your paycheck at work, man, you're going to be pissed off, man. Now, what about centuries later? You see what I'm saying? How bad you going to be then?
I feel like we still paying for it, for real.
We still paying for it. Read what you got. Read verse, the one you had earlier. 32.
Come. So verse 17.
All right, bring it up.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up. And you was talking about how the Arabs in the neighborhood that he owned it off everything, right? How the other nations had he owned things in our neighborhood. That's why it says, so that thou shalt be, verse 33, the fruit of thy land and all that thy labors shall another nation shall nation which thou knowest not, eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed away. So, crushed away. What he's saying is, another nation of people are going to own your property. You're going to own the things that you own. And you're going to labor for those things in New York, like our people did, but another nation of people are going to come and use it. You know, so they're going to benefit, just like we did here in the South. We did all the fields and certain businesses here. They own it.
Yeah, I was thinking about going to the mines. I had a friend, a coworker, he's cool or whatever, white boy. So he was telling me he was got a job offer in the field in the mines. So I'm like, okay, that's good for you. You know, you can get in there, take it, and good benefits and this and that. So I'm like, who was the people that you met? Like, how you meet them? Like, he's pegging. See, I don't know nothing about that. It means like he's pegging that they don't believe in certain things, that they believe in like Thor and ancient gods and stuff like that. So I'm like, well, if I go over there, I don't know if they gonna, like, I'm not gonna get the same treatment as you. They might not bring me in as you know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, he's telling, oh, they racist up there and this and that. And I'm like, dang, but my other friend was telling me that it is people that's been in there, but it's like the white people own it and like they family, they got their nephews and cousins and nieces. So I will have to deal with certain stuff that I just like, dang, that shit ain't fair, you know what I'm saying? Like, it won't be.
I'm listening to you, King. Yeah. And that's our situation that we're going through all around this globe, man, or this earth.
Yeah, like they've been in there for generations and stuff. You know,
check this out. This Deuteronomy 28 and verse number. Here you go. And verse number 44. He shall lend to thee, right? And thou shalt not lend to him. This is a curse now. Meaning they're gonna lend to us, like the brother brought out earlier. We don't own no banks. We can't lend to them. We don't have no money to lend to them. You know, hey, anytime our brothers ask for something, hey, bro, I ain't got it, bro. You see what I'm saying? We don't even have no money personally. You know, for the most part. And to say, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. You see what I'm saying? So now we the tail of everything, right? We get the tail end of jobs. We get the tail end of houses, tail end of loans, right? We get the tail end of parks, you know.
Tail end of everything.
Everything you could think of. Grocery stores. Name a damn Publix right next to a project. You see what I'm saying? You don't see that.
Yeah.
You barely even see a damn CVS next to a project. You know, you see a gas station, liquor store, places where they got damn endless pork skins.
Bingo holes.
See what I'm saying?
Shit.
Right.
Gambling stuff.
Let's go with you saying. This is the book of Jeremiah 7 and verse 25. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt unto this day, I have even sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, daily rising up early and sending them. Yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ear, but hardened their neck. They did worse than their fathers. So our people, man, you know, say the Lord sent the prophets to speak to our people to keep these conditions from happening. But since we didn't listen, since our forefathers didn't listen, now we're stuck in these conditions now. You know what I'm saying? Till the Lord break this curse, we get out of this place and obey his commandments, and he's gonna put us in our own land. But our forefathers, they didn't hearken to him, man. You know what I'm saying? We wonder why these things only happen to us, and us only. Well, the reason are because we are his people. And like any good father, the Lord chastises, man.
You know? And then because we didn't hearken, this is another curse that the Lord said. This Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49. And I encourage you, brothers, if y'all haven't read it, go check it out. Read Deuteronomy chapter 28. Read the whole chapter. Talk about the blessings and the curses. Verse 49.
I had a Bible. I never really just sat there and read the Bible, you know.
Hey, a lot of us didn't either. A lot of us, what we did was we went to church, listened to the pastor run his damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask him no questions. And then we leave off with blind faith. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And we don't have no clue of who we are, no clue of self-love, no clue of who my brother is, who my neighbor is. We don't have anything that was concrete or foundational to stand on, right? So now we fall as a nation, right? But check this out. This Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. See that? Now, what nation represent themselves as an eagle? arrows.
America,
See what I'm saying? The Lord said He gonna send a nation as swift as the eagle fly, right? A nation, it says, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. We didn't speak English at first, right? Hell, they barely want Spanish people over here speaking Espanol.
Yeah,
right? They don't. They say speak English, or you know, they think about if we over here speaking Hebrew, right?
Yeah.
They gonna force us to learn their language.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They want to know what's going on. They want to know our conversation. Make sure we're not trying to rise up again, right?
Yeah.
And it says, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show a favor to the young. So they didn't show favor to your grandmother. They raped her, right? They didn't show favor to your kids. They put them in the field, right? Now they got laws on child labor. Well, what about when they did that, right?
Yeah.
Where's the justice on that, right? Where's the reparations on that? We don't see that.
They owe us for a lot.
Yeah.
And then you look at here's the killer part right here. This right here, these next two verses tell exactly who the Bible is talking about, right? Because the Lord said the curse is going to be upon us for a sign. Matter of fact, I'm going to read that too. Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder and upon thy seed forever. So it's talking about the curses. They're going to be upon us for a sign. When y'all came down here, you were looking for signs how to get here. Oh, I'll get off of exit 65, exit 231B or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So this sign right here is going to show you how to get to the Israelites, right? It's going to be the curse is going to be upon them for a sign. Come on, hey, we are Israelites as a nation. That's right, as a people. If your forefather fit these curses, if you fit these curses,
Cause
9
I got a
times out
cousin,
of 10
no
you're
disrespect,
Israelite.
he says he's Israelite, you know, and he'll go in the house at a certain time, and he what you say called it?
Sabbath.
Yeah, Sabbath.
Yeah,
he got his Sabbath and stuff. But then he do gangster shit. So I be like, man, how the hell you? I don't believe it. Like, I don't know if I could. Like, you saying this, then you Sabbath, and then you outside selling drugs. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
but you feel me? He do believe in it, and he was in prison, so you know, I guess he must have learned, and you know, he be like. I got another friend. He drunk. He be drunk all the time. He older. He live in New York too. I just know him and stuff. And he say he, you know, he Israelite too. And then when he get drunk, he start saying he covered in the blood of Jesus. And he say little crazy shit.
Man.
I be looking at him. I be like, man, I don't know, y'all too crazy. I don't know.
Hey, that's true. Hey, you got to keep watch. Yeah. You got to keep watch. And you got to correct the brothers too. Like, hey man, you not practicing.
I can't tell them about something I don't know about.
True enough.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't really chastise them, but I know a little bit, like I heard and I seen a little bit, you know.
And that's why the Lord told us to be doers of the word and not hearers only. See what I'm saying? A lot of our people say they Israelites, but they're not actually doing the work.
Doing the work, yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Did they have fringes on?
No,
See
they
that?
just regular. They just regular.
Read what you got.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. So our brothers, they Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We Hebrews. Yeah, they going off, you know what I'm saying? They really are, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing like that, but we are the Israelites, man. They are too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They are God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, brothers, even though we are Israelites, we just the ones that the Lord chose to come out here and get his word out. You know what I'm saying? Like, all our people fall under the curse that our forefathers, you know, and disobey the Lord's commandments, go allow these curses to come upon us. All of us went through these things. So yeah, they going on. He just understands that he's an Israelite. You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate y'all guys, man.
You're welcome, bro.
Appreciate the word, man. Thank you, man. I gotta get out of here, but I definitely appreciate it, man. I'm definitely.